Hello, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm super excited to do today's video because I did purchase some things from Ulta from a gift card that I got from Allie Glines. So if you guys would like to see what is in this bag, please continue watching. And if you are new today, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified of all of my uploads. Okay, you guys, come check out what I got in this bag. So I'm super excited to start testing out some of these products. I went to Ulta yesterday. I didn't want to sit on this any longer. I've been kind of looking through Ulta's website to see what I was wanting to purchase, and then I put out a message to everybody through the community, and I asked a question, and it was, what would you guys like to see me review? So a lot of people didn't respond, and I was kind of bummed. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? But the ones who did, thank you so much. And as always, and you guys have been, I see it. You comment almost on every single video I put out. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you, and I'm thankful for all of my subscribers. I know in that last video, as I was rewatching it, I'm like, wow, I'm only addressing the new ones, but it was so exciting that I did get so many from Allie's channel, and I truly appreciated that gesture because she had recommended my page. So I was just very grateful that people took her word and came over and subscribed. But the subscribers that have been here for forever, it seems like since I started almost, I am so thankful for you guys. You guys are the ones that through all the rough times when I thought I was going to give up, you kept pushing me. You were that one commenter that, said something, and I'm like, okay, I can't, I'm not giving up. So I truly thank you. And I thank you for giving me some suggestions on what to purchase at Ulta. So let's get into it. And you guys, I spent $210, I think. And this is what I'm telling you, money on makeup does not go far, but it's all in, this is this bag of Ulta. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bring it all out at once. I'm just going to kind of go through it. And there's only one thing that I am not going to use, and I'm so sorry because I know you asked for it, but I will be reviewing it soon. It's just that I already just did a green look, and it is that the Tide High palette. Oh my gosh, and it is gorgeous. Had I not already done that green look a couple videos ago, I would totally be hopping on this, but I will be doing it very soon. But yeah, so because I had another palette that I had purchased that I would like to use today, and yeah, I'll get into all that. So where do I begin here? Of course, it's usually the eyes, and the reason why I chose this to use a different palette, and there's so many things. I'll put up a picture of this gal that I just seen her on TikTok. She's also on Instagram. I don't think she's here on YouTube, but she is gorgeous. I don't know how she's not a supermodel somewhere or on a magazine, but I loved her eye look. Now we have clearly two different shape eyes, so it's not going to look the same, but it's just that inspiration that it gave me to just try something a little different here. And so the palette I'm going to be using for that look is this through ColourPop, and it's You're So Golden. And it just looked so pretty. This is what it looks like inside. There's so many gorgeous colors, so many different looks you can come up with this. So I'm super excited to try this. I'll just be digging through my bag here every once in a while to be digging out some of the new products I got. Yeah, but like I said, I spent $200, and I cannot believe how, I don't know. I don't know, $200. I thought, okay, I'm going to be able to get a lot, but I did get a couple of higher end products, so that is definitely why I normally do not. So $200 normally for me would go a heck of a lot longer. And you guys, I am playing around with my lighting. I've been noticing too in my videos that I look blown out, I look very light. I am not this light, whatever's coming through that camera. And it's because of all the lighting. So I'm trying to turn them down. to get a more natural feel to my normal natural color, because my face looks super light right now. But when I'm looking here, I have some color, not from the sun or anything. It's just I am much deeper shade than what's coming through here. And before we go any further, let's address the elephant in the room. What is happening here? I do not understand. I had a huge pimple that, yeah, I'm 50 years old, so am I going to start getting acne? This should be fun. I tried everything, you guys. I even put those little patches, that you wear through the night that is supposed to take away. Yeah, yeah. So, okay, you guys, this is not, it looks like such an easy look, but it's really, I don't think as simple as it looks. So it's just very tedious. She started off with a brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to be using Essence, and this is the Extreme Lasting, and I believe this is an espresso. And like I said, it's very, it just takes a little bit more patience and a little bit of skill. So I'm just going to, and it looked like she didn't use a lot. And then she went in and kind of smoked this out. So I'm just kind of going to smear this right now. She even used a more fluffy brush here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to kind of move this product. And I don't know what she was using. I'm just going to switch up brushes here. It looked like she was using pretty high-end makeup. So this might not work out as well as I think, thought it might. So we'll just go with the flow, and whatever look we come up with, that's what we're going to do. So I just drew a more deeper line here. Again, I'm just smoking this out, and I'm using a very, very light hand. That's kind of what it looks like. It looks a little messy, but I can always go with concealer here and clean up that. We always have to trust the process. Now I am going to go into this palette. She used just a very natural shade. So what I think I'm going to start with is up here in this corner. It's called Hidden Gem, and see what that does. So bummed. I'm really not going to be using a lot of these shades in this palette, but again, it's one of these things I can definitely bring back out in another video, and we can really play with these colors. You get the idea, by looking at the picture. It was probably a few more color or a few more shades than what came up on TikTok. So that's where we're at right here, and that looks pretty close to my natural shade. So I am going to deepen this up just a touch, and I'm going to use this shade here called Covet, and I'm going to just use the same brush. I'm going to tap that off quite a bit and just go in very light. Yeah, this wasn't exactly the shade I was aiming for, but we're here now. And you can always change the shade ever slightly. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a moment. I'll lay down this color. Now I'm going to go in with a very large fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in the shade here, PCH. Okay. And I'm going to put some on the brush and tapped it out really well. And I'm just going to go above that and just kind of soften that up. Yeah, it really toned it down, created that more natural brown that I was kind of going for. Then I'm going to take a more angled brush here. I'm going to go with the shade here, and it's called Private Beach. And really accentuate this here. Okay, and I'm going back in with that shade Covet. I feel like it just needs to be a little darker here. Not a lot, but just enough. And I am just putting a little bit in this corner here just so we don't have a blank spot here. Sometimes these easy looks are not as easy as it looks. Yeah, this is looking nothing like that, girls. Look here. Like I said, she has such a beautiful eye shape that it probably makes it so much easier. And that's what I'm trying to do, kind of create a different shape of my eye through these shadows. And I just keep adding a little bit of brown here just to try to accentuate that just a touch more. You hear dogs barking, I'm sure you do. I'm watching my son and future daughter-in-law's dogs. They have two little dogs, and they're very yippy. They're adorable, but they're very yippy, and because they're in New York right now. So, yes, if you hear that, that's what that is. I'm going to go in and just clean up this line a little bit, and I just put a little bit of the micellar water on a pointy Q-tip. You know, that I just find that works so much better. And I find these on Amazon too, but it just kind of sharpens that edge that I'm wanting. So that was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I don't know why. I think this is supposed to be way more blended. And I'm telling you guys, it is so hard to do that because I'm blending and then it starts fading away. So, I just got to work with what, like I said, I knew it was not going to be exact. So I'm just going to stop here because I don't want to ruin whatever I've done. But this is why I did this, because I got two new products. It's from KVD Beauty. And I'm super excited about these because I have seen these around a little bit and they look gorgeous. There's no explaining it. And they're called Dazzle Sticks. Okay, so I got two different shades. This one is Hail Surge and this one is Electric Bolt. So let me just swatch these for you guys. You're gonna just die. So here is the packaging here. Nothing fancy, just a little tube. But wait till you see what's inside. I did swatch this one. Okay, it just looks like a normal, stick here. But watch this. I mean, it is gorgeous. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I'm telling you, I put this on my hand yesterday just to see. It does not move. It does not move all day. I hope you can see all the different shifts that happen in it. I see some gold, pink, silver. Is just beautiful. Why is the struggle so real with me with these boxes? This is how I open boxes. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this one, the packaging is no, it's the same. I see the stars now. And let's look at this shade. Oh my word. Do you guys see this? I mean, it's insane. So let's swatch this one. I mean, look at that. It is gorgeous. So I think I am going to use this one here with this eye look. I've seen people go directly on their lid, but they have a lot of lid space where I have very limited. So I am actually going to be using a brush. You do not need anything. You can just wipe this on and it is gorgeous. I mean, look at this, you guys. And I'll just show you, if you go in, I just got to be very careful. And I'm just going to put a little bit. Okay, look at that. That is why it is just, and it's very smooth. The thing is, though, you kind of have to work a little fast because it does dry down. It comes, you feel like some kind of liquid, with that, but then it just dries down almost immediately. I mean, look at this, you guys. It is so, I hope it's coming up on camera how beautiful this is. Hey, I'm going to take my brush and just kind of blend that color into there so it's not just such a sharp edge of where that glitter stops. Oh, this is so pretty. And the nice thing is there's hardly any fallout into down here. Yeah, these are worth every penny, and these were $22, and which I don't think is that outrageous for such a high quality product. I mean, this this is good stuff, you guys. There's not like a lot of hassle, the fallout. You don't have to wet your brush, you just go right in with these beauties. I don't think I've been this excited over an eye product in a very long time. This is so worth the hype. They really are pretty. Okay, so I am just going to see if it wipes off. See, it's not easy to come off, and that's even with a wipe. Now, I will say after you wipe it, the glitter kind of does stay like a normal glitter, but there must be like an adhesive in these that make it just stay on. We're going to the next products that I purchased that I'm super excited about. This was another recommendation by one of our friends here, and I've never used this brand, and it's Lancome. So I ended up getting, it's a lift makeup, and it has SPS 27 in here. This was $52, you guys. I can see why I've never purchased it before, but there's like 25 shades available, and it says that it's hydrating, but yet it's a matte finish. It's just very interesting. It has a lot of skin loving properties in here, and it's supposed to help with fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, hyperpigmentation. So let's see. Oh, long wearing, like 12 hours. We'll see about all this, but huge claims. But for $52, it better do something. And then while I was just there looking at their products, they also had a blur and glow stick. Now, you guys, you know how I love my e.l.f. And this was like $39. And I go, I'll give it a shot, just to see, hey, if it makes miracles, I guess it's worth that money. So after I put on this makeup, you guys, I better look flawless. So let's take a look at the stick first. Normal packaging, nothing spectacular here. And this is how much product you get for $39. So I don't know if this is going to last very long, but it looks like there's like some kind of sheen to this. So let's go in. I'm going to get a major 10 times mirror, 5 times, or whatever this is. So this is where I have the most pores. So let's see what happens. It does mattify it. So I think that's what kind of blurs it. Let me go through all here because I do have some fine lines, and then it does say to blend it in with your fingers. Yeah, it does blur the pores. I will definitely say that. I do see a difference in that, but geez, you guys, this is a lot of money, and for how much product you get, this is kind of scary. Especially if you really love it, this could be an expensive obsession here. So I'm just basically going over, I think I'm gonna put somewhere my fine lines are, see if that really does anything. I put some through here. I have a pretty deep line here and up on my, okay. I swear to God, you guys, it like erased a wrinkle away. That was bizarre. I mean, they're still there, but when I did that, the wrinkle went away. Oh, okay. Okay. The key will be if it stays. You know what I mean? Like if it, in 2 seconds, like my wrinkle is just going to pop back out. I don't. Wow, that was, I hope you guys caught, I hope that caught on camera, because that was the most bizarre thing. I went, whoop, and it just softened it. I guarantee it's still, well, obviously it's still there, but so I'm going to take a deeper, yeah, it blurs. There's no lying. It does. It blurs. My nose has very large pores. I don't see them as much. I do need to use a little bit more around my mouth. I'm getting some major pores here, and I don't, hence the pimple. So far, wow, that's a wow. Now I'm going to go into the foundation. I'm super excited after trying that Blur and Glow stick. And what shade? You guys, I don't know. Okay, I think this, yeah, 260 Bisque, and it's a neutral shade. I hope you guys, the shade, it's so hard nowadays, especially when they're putting it in this frosted glass to really know what shade to get. I think it's gonna work. You guys, I think it's gonna work. I ended up putting like 2.5 pumps because I didn't think it was gonna come out that fast. Okay, so let's just check a little spot here to see if the shade will work. Yep. Oh, okay. I got very lucky with that. Okay, I'm going to go in with a sponge today. You guys, I've been kind of passing up the brush situation. One day, just on a fluke, I just ended up using my sponge, and my makeup has been looking better than going in with a brush, than going in with a sponge. Now, the only bad thing is I do use a little bit more product doing it this way, so I'm just going to fool around with it and see what happens. Okay, so this is, yeah, I should have just did this first, because what's happened is I used a lot of product right there. But so far, this looks very natural on the skin. It's very lightweight. Okay, let's see if you guys can see a difference. It may have oxidized just a touch because I just changed my hearing aid battery. So I was I was gone here for a few minutes. So it may oxidize just a little bit, but I just want you to take a look at both sides. So yeah, it's super, super pretty. I just want to see the difference. I don't know, for $52, you know, I don't know. I guess what's going to tell, you know, what's going to really convince me is how it looks. As long as I get, like, I don't know, you guys, I don't ask for much, you know, as long as I can get at least a good day's worth. If I get 5 to 8 hours, I'm pretty happy. So anything more than that, I really don't care. That's asking a lot out of a product. Actually me, because I'm very rough with my face during the day, you know, I'm always touching it or whatever. So there is that blemish, and it's not, you know, it did not cover that, but I think that would take a miracle to cover that. But it, you know, it softened it. I just feel like I'm using a lot of product. Like I just did one more pump, and mostly right now I'm just seeing if it's buildable. But I mean, it's nice, you know, you do still see your skin come through. My Wet n Wild, I do see about the same. This will definitely tell a story throughout the day, you know, of, you know, if that's worth that $52. I mean, I will say it's a beautiful foundation. I'm curious to see how well it would have worked without that blur stick. And, you know, I'll wear it tomorrow. And then when I go into editing in the description box, I will let you guys know. Guys, so it's all applied. I will zoom in so you can see, like from a distance, it looks super, you know, it looks super natural. It doesn't look cakey at all. I do see a lot of my skin still coming through. So, you know, like some imperfections here. And I mean, honestly, everyone's skin is so different. And, you know, what will work for one person may not for you. Like this, you know, I have other foundations that sit better than it is right now. Now, it could start soaking in at the end of this video. I could love it. That's happened in the past. But you know what it is? It's the price tag for me. We expect a lot from it. So let's just keep moving on. I mean, honestly, it's a nice foundation. But for $52, if you ask me, $52 is a pretty high price for that. But I did pick up a new Clean and Fresh. Absolutely love this product around my T-zone. I actually picked up a different shade. I'm just going to use my sponge through my T-zone. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, the other one, it was like this whole section would turn just completely a different shade than everything else. So I'm just going to go over the pimple. That did help a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my KW, and this is my contour and bronze. I haven't used this. Yeah, I think I used it the one time. I'm not even kidding you guys. So I'm bringing this back out. I'm just going to use my sponge. I just find like the sponge does work really well with cream products as well. It's just faster, you know, like a brush. I think you get more precise application, but You know, if you're kind of in a hurry, the sponge works just as fine. Oh my gosh, you guys, a funny story. Yesterday I had used a pretty dark contour for under here. And again, you know, I went to Ulta and had that fun day. Let me start over. So at Ulta, you guys, you know how normally when you go in and they're like hounding you, like, do you need help? Do you need help? Every time I've gone in, especially with mine, where I go, I swear to God, I felt like Julia Roberts yesterday. Nobody came up to me, and it's the one time I really would have appreciated some help, you know, because I was like, I have money to spend here. I swear to God, it's the first thing that went through my head. I'm like Pretty Woman. Nobody will help me. Maybe. And now the reason why is probably they thought something's wrong with this girl because of, you know, again, I did not wear a mask, you know, for first time in forever. And I walked around Ulta apparently looking like this because later that day when my husband came home, he goes, what is all over your face? You guys, I had not blended anything here. So that's probably why nobody helped me. But you would think that somebody would be, you know, I'm feeling sorry for me that I obviously don't know how to put on makeup. I was so embarrassed. I'm going to use a e.l.f. putty blush, and I believe this is in the shade Bally. And I think I'm just going to go in with my finger and blend this out with the sponge. I think with this look, this shade will look pretty nice. I'm telling you what, you guys, my sponges get so much love. So again, you guys, I have changed where I do place my blushes lately. It does lift your face, so I tried it and it does work. So that is why I've been going kind of higher on my face. I used to really bring it to my cheeks, but I think that's what was making my face look, you know, rounder than it already is. What's wrong, Daisy? Oh boy. Yes, I'm going to try a new powder. I got it through my BoxyCharm, and it's called the Creme Shop, I believe, and it's called Natural Cake Face. So, and it's translucent. Oh, look, there's a little cake in here. Let's open this. And it does have like a very faint, sweet smell. I'm literally putting very, very little powder, you guys. I mean, just so little. And just kind of setting around where I put those cream products. So I do not want them to fade. Okay, you guys, I am going to be putting on some little corner lashes, and I do have a couple cut here through my Demi Wispies. She used a full lash, but her eyes are more open than mine. Okay, so let's go into this palette. I'm going to use Covet. I'm going to go in with the deeper shade and just do this outer corner and kind of blend that into that line I created here. So I'm going to go in with the shade Weekend. Okay, so now I am going to go, I'm going to spray my sponge and just kind of set my whole face. Okay, and now I'm going to curl my lashes. And I will be using a Lancome. I had this actually. I had bought this a while back because I had heard good things about it. So, yeah, it is a nice mascara. Like I said, I've used it, I think, even here on my channel. But I thought to finish the Lancome mood, that's what I'm going to use. And I don't need a lot because I guess I'm going to be putting on corner lashes. I'm just going to put on a little bit more to blend those all together. Okay, and also from my BoxyCharm, I got a new highlighter palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is beautiful. I have already tried it. It's by Glodian, and I think that's what it's called, but look how pretty this is. It's a beautiful mirror in here. It's all in gold. Look at all these shades in here, you guys. And wait till you see just even the lightest shade. Watch this. It is, whoa. I mean, and this is the deepest shade here. I didn't get enough on there, but look at that. I mean, there These are absolutely beautiful. So what I've been doing, I just been kind of mixing these, together a little bit. Tap it off because like you're seeing how bright that is. And isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it is so pretty. And then for my inner corner, I love the lightest shade here. It just really brightens that up. I think for up around my brow, I'm going to use this shade here, a darker shade for up here. And I'm not using a lot. Okay, you guys, we're on to the lips, and I did get 2 new shade of lipsticks. I got these new L'Oreal lipsticks. They're Nude Intense line, and I got the shade 171 and 178. You guys, wait till you see. Watch this. Does that look like a familiar lipstick to you? To me, it looks like the Pillow Talk, the way that it is shaped. This is the shade 178, and there you go. And this is the shade 171. And that's more like a pink. So, a pink nude. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting how much that looked like another lipstick we all know. And I'm actually going to use this one here, the 178 here. And you guys, I did this, in my Win video, where I take my concealer, the Warm Chestnut, and I've been lining, over, instead of using liner, I've been using this. And I'm telling you, this lasts way longer than any lip liner I've tried. I think this is great when you use like a nude color lipstick. And then when you put on your lipstick, it just kind of meshes all together. Yeah, so when my lipstick wore off, I still had that shadow, and it looked like my lips were, fuller. That's what I got for $200 from Ulta, you guys. See, I got the blurring stick, the foundation, the 2 glitter sticks, 2 lipsticks. I did get a brow pencil, and I forgot to use it. It's through Morphe, so I'll be using that in a future video. And what else did I get? Oh, I did get KVD, her tattoo liner in brown, and I just got a travel size, and I knew I couldn't use it today because I needed something that could smear. I think that's all I got, but I'm super happy. Take a closer look at the foundation. Yeah, it does look nice. There is a little bit of settling in this line up here, and I don't know if that's coming from that blur stick or the foundation. The blurring stick, it looks so amazing right off the bat. Like right here, this is starting, yeah, there's something going on right here, like almost like it's definitely going to go into that fine line. But I'm going to keep it a close eye on it and let you guys know how everything wore throughout the day, and if this is worth the money as well for $39. So yeah, it's all going to be, for me, my deal breaker is how long it lasts and what it looks like after it lasts. If it looks halfway presentable, I'm happy with that. So I will let you guys know. Let me know what you guys think of this eye look. It was a little bit more challenging than I thought it was going to be. But again, it's just newer to me. So I think next time I would approach it differently. But that's the fun thing about playing with makeup, you guys. You just come up with different ideas, and to see how things look on you that you saw on somebody else. And it will never, I don't think, ever turn out exactly the same, but at least you get an inspiration to try something new. All right, you guys, if you liked today's video, if you would please give it a thumbs up. That does truly help push this video out. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time.